let me just do that. And Rashida, I'm now going to give you control.
Okay, thank you very much, Matt, and thank you, Laura. Hello, everybody. Thank you very much for attending this webinar at this time. And so hello, I'm Rishita from Hello Islands DMC in Mauritius. And so today So today we want to showcase what Hello Islands can offer to you as a DMC in Mauritius. And so to start already, I'm sure that everybody knows a DMC, as the name tells you, it's actually a destination management company. So basically, Hello Islands represent our partners on the island, and we take care of the clients at destination. So as soon as they land in Mauritius until their departure, by providing all the ground handling services in Mauritius. So now what makes us different to others? So this is, it would be by the medium or the channel that we use to bring our services to you. So Hello Islands is actually a digitally advanced DMC with instant confirmation and through real-time availabilities, which you can have access on our Islands B2B. So our Islands B2B is our online booking system. And we are also very present in Réunion Island. So it's our, let's say our sister island. So we are very present with Réunion Island, and we propose many combination, many different itineraries. We are also known to be the leader on the island for the MICE tourism, with our best team for the MICE section. Also, to say in a different way, we as Hello Islands, we are simply the best partner for you, both in Mauritius and in Réunion. Why I'm saying this? Because Hello Islands do not just treat the clients or the tour operators as clients, but we actually act as your eyes and your ears on the island. So every communication, every information, and every single information that you need to know about the island, whether it's just now regarding COVID-19 and all the restrictions, all the sanitary measures. So we communicate them to you, and we make sure that you have all the information and keep updated. So, sorry, just the slide is not moving. Okay. Just some entry requirements to Mauritius, which is very important. As you know, Mauritius has opened has opened their borders fully since October, and there are still some entry requirements. So before traveling, we actually recommend the clients to be fully vaccinated with 2 doses. Yes, with 2 doses. And it is very important to have a mandatory COVID-19 insurance health cover. Plus, which is very important, is that every traveler needs to present a negative PCR test results, which is taken within 72 hours before the departure point. And Mauritius has also facilitated a few documentations. So you can actually fill in and already download the mandatory health forms, which you will leave at the immigration and health counters. And upon arrival, all travelers need to take antigen test. So of course, those who are staying at a hotel, so you need to take the antigen test at the day upon arrival and also at the 5th day of your stay. This would be at the hotels. However, if you're staying at some different accommodations, we would say like apartments or lodges or let's say bungalows. So this would be, you will be offered a free test upon arrival at the airport, so a PCR test. And then of course, at day 5, you will have to take your own antigen test. And well, just to mention a few things, of course, the sanitary measures currently in place in Mauritius, we still need to have the mask in public places, the hand sanitizers and the social distancing, of course, plus a few little restrictions would be no crowded events. So maybe there's actually a limited number of persons that people can take in each function. And here is the best, the big tool, and this is why we call Hello Islands as a digitally DMC. So basically, this is presenting to you our Islands B2B, which is the online booking system. As you can see, the link is also on. The link is also on the presentation. It's b2b.helloislands.mu, and anybody can actually register if you go on the b2b.helloislands.mu. So with this tool, we have actually used, or we've asked the world best DMC software provider to design our B2B system. Yes, and what you can have on this B2B is really the real-time availability and the best negotiated offers with all our suppliers. So we have actually back office team for all the updates and all the data loading. So what we call the stop sales, the closure of hotels, the special offers, or anything that you require on that is needed, which is updated on a daily basis by our data team. So for you, it would be like zero waiting time. So if you want to have a code, even if we see there's a time difference between UK and Mauritius, so you don't actually need to send us an email and keep waiting for an answer. You can actually do it already immediately on the system, and you can have instant confirmation, or you can actually price a different hotel, or this is also for the excursions, transfers as well. And the best thing is that if somebody has their own booking system or another system and you want to have XML or API integration, so of course there's the possibility. I would actually invite everybody to register on our Islands B2B and to have a look how it is, and trust me, you will love it. So as a DMC, of course, so we propose all our services on the B2B, and our services will be the airport services, as you can see. So as I mentioned earlier, we handle all the clients up and already as soon as they land in Mauritius. So of course, we have a counter at the airport, a dedicated counter at the airport for both the arrival and the departure. So our dedicated team around, let's say, approximately so 10 to 12 packs. It includes dedicated hostesses and porters. So as soon as the clients land, they actually go to our counter, which is easily spotted at the airport, and our team is always present there from the first flight arrival of the day to the last departure flight. And the clients are welcomed with a welcome letter, a welcome pack. It can also be designed according to what are your requirements. Of course, we have dedicated parking slots. So basically, the hostess will accompany the clients to the driver and the vehicle. And with our dedicated parking slots, they are actually very close to the counter. So the guests do not need to walk to the public slots. Upon departure, our dedicated rep will still meet the clients and assist them until the check-in formalities and make sure that everything is okay. For the transfers, so the transfer side, we can organize all transfers from shared shuttle transfer to private transfers, or luxury transfers like deluxe cars, BMW, Mercedes, even helicopter transfers, so to helipads. The booking of accommodation, so we have a contract with all hotels and all suppliers in Mauritius, not only hotel resorts, but also villas, self-caterings, lodges, and different kind of accommodations. Our portfolio it varies from different type of accommodation that you would require for your clients. Guest services, so we have a 24/7 service. We at Hello Islands, we make sure that our clients have the best service. So, and since we represent our tour operators in Mauritius, so we have our hotel reps. We call them the island host, actually, and they are the contact person. They are the one who is available 24/7 to the clients. Basically, if your clients are having, which we don't hope, a little issue at the hotel, or there's a little accident or anything, or they just want something additional, could be an excursion or could be something else, they don't need to actually call you in the UK. They can actually call us. We are here to represent you at any time. And our island hosts they have a car. They are available on email, WhatsApp, name the newest technology. So basically, they are easily contacted, and they can actually move to meet the clients too. And this is also a service where the clients can meet them, and they are the one who check all the details in regards to the flight for departure, everything. So for the excursions, yes, we have the classical excursion sightseeing tours. We can propose you many more excursions which are tailor-made, and we will just see it in a few minutes. We can also organize weddings. Weddings could be civil weddings at the hotel, or in different spots, like in the nature, or on a catamaran cruise, anything. Réunion and Rodrigues Islands. This is what I meant a bit earlier. So Réunion Island is, Mauritius is actually in between of Réunion Island and Rodrigues Island, so in the Indian Ocean. And we, as Hello Islands, we promote both islands, Réunion and Rodrigues Islands. Réunion Island, is like our sister company. We've been selling very many different packages, creating different packages, and both islands, and let's say with Mauritius, so the three islands offer different experiences and different feeling. So we would really suggest combinations of Mauritius to Réunion, Mauritius to Rodrigues. Trust me, the clients will have a different feeling. None of the islands offer the same service, but they are all unique. And as I said earlier, mice, we can look after mice, different number of groups. We've been looking after groups with more than 2,000 packs on the island. It could be incentive, conference, or anything. And we are really proud to say that we have the best team on the island. Tailor-made holidays. So of course, not everybody would love to do the similar itineraries or anything. And we are really very flexible in creating new and tailor-made itineraries for the clients, depending on their preferences. We can work out anything. This was just a little showcase. So here is what I was telling you about excursions. So exploring Mauritius. Of course, there are some must-dos on Mauritius, what we call, the must-dos. So everybody coming to Mauritius, at least the first time, they should actually at least do one of these, or actually all of them. All our sightseeing tours are carefully designed. When I say carefully designed, it's more is really based depending on each spot that we propose to the client to meet to see in the itinerary. They are all linked, as well as the lunch. We make sure to include lunch in the sightseeing tours, which many different tours will not include. And like, for example, if you come to Mauritius, you cannot not do a sea activity. This is it's not possible. I think everybody coming to Mauritius needs to do at least once a sea activity. Could be a catamaran cruise or any other sea activity. Nature activities would be quad biking and many different activity. Talking about the sightseeing tour, you can do the one of the best seller that we have in our portfolio, and when we notice that all our clients love to do it, is the tour of Wild Southwest. The tour of Wild Southwest is really based on its authenticity. So you get to visit the Torcere, which is dormant volcano in Mauritius, and of course the Chamarel village. Maybe many of you have learned it, have actually heard of it, because it's well known for its scenic locations and landscapes, natural attractions. Also very, very famous for the locally grown coffee and the famous rum distillery. So these are all the highlights that you get to see in this tour of Wild Southwest. And of course, the Mauritius a la carte is something very different that I want to let you know. We at Hello Islands, we noticed, and we provide a special private tour. So basically, this is actually a car with a private. It would be a private tour with a chauffeur guide. So the clients are actually with a chauffeur guide, and they can actually make their own itinerary, of course, with the suggestion and recommendation of the driver guide, where they want to go. So they are not imposed a full itinerary. Probably they want to do a few things, but not the whole. So this is where they can actually discuss with the driver guide and create their own itinerary. This is it's a full day, is for 8 hours, and our clients really love it. The famous one is the catamaran cruise to the Île aux Cerfs. Coming to Mauritius and not going to Île aux Cerfs at least once, this is not possible. Similarly, we have many different activities which are very well appreciated by clients. And talking about activities and excursions, why not going off the beaten track? So as the name tells you, we can easily guess that they are actually unusual but very unique experiences. If you see the picture, we can see the electro bike tours, which are done in different spots. They are very, very unique and specific spots which are not accessible by car or by other type of vehicles. So you get to visit such unique spots. Plus the electro bikes, we also have different itineraries in the villages as well. So you meet the local people, you talk to them, and it's more about culture. And in one of the picture, I think it's the second one. So this is one of the best. Again, it's like the street food tours. So you go in the city, so in Port Louis, in the city, or we can also organize in other villages where you get to learn about the history, about the culture, by meeting local people, and of course, the name says street food, so tasting the food. We all know that Mauritius is multicultural, so there are different little foods that here in Mauritius we have, and people need to taste it. Honestly, I did this tour in Port Louis only once, and I learned a lot of things which me as a Mauritian I didn't know. Yeah, and similarly, as you can see, you can even do skydive in Mauritius. So there are many different things which are not classical tours, but that we can offer to you. This is the best thing again, exceptional experiences. So we at Hello Islands, we make sure that we bring to you and to all our partners and the guests exceptional experiences. So why actually not spending 1 night or 2 nights, not in a resort, not in a traditional hotel, but sleeping under the stars? So on the first picture, you can see this is the Bubble Lodge, and it's completely different feeling. So you have your privacy. Well, the Bubble Lodge is present in 2 different places in Mauritius. So one is very well nature. It's actually in the tea plantations and on the Central Plateau. And the other location is a beach feeling. So it's on the Île aux Cerfs. But the concept is really very private, romantic, and you actually you sleep under the stars. So at night you can see the stars. Otherwise, we also have lodges. So on the second, you can see the lodge at the peak. So you're really in the nature, but you're at the peak of a mountain, and you get the overview around Mauritius. We can also propose authentic tents. So authentic tent, you are actually in a tent, but it's very well. It's a different feeling again. On one side you get the mountains, and on this other side you get the feel of the river. It's very different. These exceptional experiences can even go luxury, like spending 2 nights or even 7 nights on a private luxury catamaran and actually sail around Mauritius. This is also possible, like or why not renting actually a private villa on a private island. Okay, let's try to be a little bit not that luxury, but you can still have a private, self-catering villa or self-catering apartment with in-house chef or any other conciergerie services. We have all this in our portfolio, and we can actually propose it to you. Talking about villa and self-catering apartments, this is something that due to COVID-19 and many guests, many requests are coming in because people want to actually stay a little bit, taking their sanitary measures and so on. Yeah. Okay, so next slide. Sorry, it's, yeah. At Hello Islands, we have very good relationship with all our partners, and we can propose in terms of accommodations, not as we mentioned, not only self-catering apartments, lodges, and the exceptional experiences, but we can propose to you all the hotel and resorts options. And as you can see, even the local and international brands forms part of our portfolio, and all of the hotels. Now, this is actually a short break escape package that I want to showcase to you. Why not? That's true. Maybe clients would not want to spend 7 nights in a lodge or 7 nights on in a bubble lodge. So we actually propose different packages which are already made, already including a hotel resort for maybe 5 nights. And then we package it with 2 nights in a lodge just to have a different feeling. And of course, we can propose you one activity in the surrounding. It could be, sorry, I don't know what's going wrong. Sorry, Matt, can you see something?
Yeah, which one do you want to go to, Rashida?
It was to the one I was on.
Hang on.
On the short break.
There we go. Okay.
Okay, great. Yeah, sorry. I think I was losing control on this. Sorry. Yeah, so we can actually package a hotel resort plus a different feel in the lodge or a different kind of accommodation. Plus, of course, any activity which are in the surrounding or of one of the off the beaten track activity. Like this one is really actually it's a quad biking, but I wanted to showcase to you how is it to be under a waterfall. We can also do this. Similarly, so we have many different packages already, ready for this. We have many services or many different products on the island that we can propose to you, and we would really want to service you and your clients. Oops, can we go?
I think, have you got it now, Rashida? I think you should be controlling it now.
Okay, yeah, I think now it's working. Okay, so thank you very much for hearing me and giving me this opportunity to showcase Hello Islands to you. So actually, I would say to make it last, give us a chance to inspire you. And I really hope to see the registrations on our B2B, and we will surely get back to you. You can actually see what we're offering. Thank you.
Thanks, Rashida. I'm now going to hand over to Johan. Johan, let me just pass control to you.
So good evening, everyone. So thank you, Matt, and thank you, Rishita, and thank you, in fact, to Hello Islands for organizing this amazing webinar of the day. So it's been 2 years since no international travel. So good things that since last year in October that our borders has been opened officially, and we are proud to be bringing you Mauritius today. And typically, especially Radisson Blue Resorts Mauritius. So I present myself, I'm Johan, the cluster sales manager of the 2 beautiful Radisson Blue Resorts in Mauritius. So in fact, just to start a bit, so we have 2 beautiful Radisson Blue resorts in Mauritius, namely the Radisson Blue Azuri, which is a family resort, 4-star plus property, and the Radisson Blue Post Lafayette, which is an adult-only resort, a 4-star property. In fact, we are based in the northeast of the island. Here you go, where you see it in a circle. In fact, the northeast of the island is the most preserved part of the island. This is where we have like wild nature, you have forests, protected forests, you have caves, you have rivers. So you're gonna see during the presentation, I'm gonna be telling you about some nice experiences that we at the hotel, we made all around, so that our guests staying at the hotel can enjoy the different experiences. I will be talking in some minutes. And the 2 beautiful resorts are only like 8 minutes in between. So this is where, we came up with a very nice concept called the Blue Passport concept. What it is meant by, so it's like a full hotel interchangeability, meaning if your guest is staying at one hotel, so you can easily, as staying at one hotel, you can go to the other sister property. So when you can have food and around, full drink around, and full access to the other resort. In a simple words, let's say like that, is you buy one and you get one free. Simple like that. Okay, so as both properties has got its different feel, the vibe, and everything is very different. So this is where we said, why not? Let's merge these 2 properties together and create out the Blue Passport concept. And as I mentioned earlier, so the hotels is like 8 minutes in between. Then we have a complimentary shuttle, which is gonna take you back and forth between the 2 resorts. So no need to be, any hassle in organizing or whatever. So usually you come to the reception, you just come, you say that you want to go to the sister property, you spend the full day out, you want to go there for lunch, for dinner, we're gonna arrange everything for you. So you're gonna be hassle-free, okay? So you're gonna see on the bottom, so we have been, we are award-winning resort. So we have won the Travel Choice from TripAdvisor. I'm sure that you are very familiar with TripAdvisor. So with good feedback, so with good quality of services, experiences from our guests. So people, our guests trust us. So that's why we have been awarded the Traveler's Choice for 2020 and 2021. And so we have been awarded also the Holiday Check Award. So for those who just not sure about it, so Holiday Check is the TripAdvisor, like a TripAdvisor for the Germans. So you need to be ranked around 90% to be on the recommended list, which is going to be on the top. So the both properties we are running at 93 to 95%. So that shows you again how good service we are doing and good customer feedbacks. We get so many repeaters guests at the hotel because in terms of the approach that we have with our guests, so that our guests believe in us, and then we got many repeaters also. So that's what have been again awarded 2022 award. And in safety protocols, as Rishita and Laura have been saying previously, so now the borders are open. So we, the Radisson Blue hotels in the world, So we have we have a certificate from SGS. We are working in close collaboration with SGS. SGS, in fact, is a world known, in fact, in regards to all safety protocols in applying all safety regulations, guidelines, and all safety issues at the hotel. So we want our guests, in fact, when they come to Mauritius, when they come to our hotel, is like, you know, you're gonna be staying in a safe place, yet you can enjoy a nice holiday ahead. You know, no need to be afraid, because we thought about everything. So as you're gonna enter the hotel, we're gonna take, you know, in terms of the temperature measures, the hand sanitizers given to you. When you come to the reception, we have the plexiglass in front of from the guest relations area. So all our staff, in fact, they're gonna wear the gloves, they're gonna wear the mask, and wherever you are, so you in the rooms are well ventilated, in the corridors, all the handles. So we audited everything. As you're gonna see here, this is a 20-step hotel safety protocols that SGS put in place, that we are fully abiding for it, because firstly is our safety and the health of our guests is our priority, and then everything which comes next. Okay, move out. So here you go, the Radisson blue passport that we spoke about. So it's basically a virtual passport, so no need to wear like an armband or to have a special card. It's a virtual passport. So let's say even if you book on half board, full boat, and all inclusive, you will still be enjoy the blue passport concept offered to you, like a array of signature activities, dine around concept, and everything. We're going to speak about it. So welcome to the Radisson Blu Azuri Resort and Spa. So this is their 4-star property, 4-star plus property, perfect for families and for adults. So we are based, in fact, in the marine village called Azuri. So that's why you can see all the apartments, like a village, vibrant village out there. And inside the village, you got this beautiful Radisson Blu Resort, which is just right there, overlooking this beautiful natural lagoon. As you're gonna see, let's say we had the most hugest lagoon, because where you can see the line right there, this is the coral reef where it is. So you see this kind of area that we have, it's a huge lagoon that we have. And there's 2 small islands. This is just in front of the hotel. It's called the Turtle Island. So this is where we do many activities. We do weddings. This is where we do, you know, weddings, spa packages, romantic dinners. So you can do everything at the hotel. Okay. So just to start with, before we continue, I would like to share something very, very good news to you guys. So basically, we're gonna have, for this year, we are planning to have a 9-hole golf course at the Azuri, in the village of Azuri. But this is where our guests also will be able, staying at the Radisson Azuri, will be able to play at the 9th golf course free of charge for 1 round. So basically we came up with something which is going to be very nice. So it's going to be the only signature 9 holes for free golf course on the northeast coast. It's ideally located, as I mentioned, in the unique lifestyle village of Azuri. The golf course will be is designed by the leading global design company IMG, which is high brand ones, and it's a unique. We're gonna have a unique, casual yet redefined bistronomy concept at the 9 restaurant. So basically, you're gonna have the golf course, and also you're gonna have this restaurant, which is gonna be right there, and you're gonna have the shops. So you see, whenever you're gonna be staying at the hotel, so there's many things to be done. Okay. So coming back to the hotel, so we have 100 beautiful rooms at the hotel. So as you're gonna see, your bottle of champagne is waiting for you guys. Serve chill. We're just waiting for you to come. We can pop in the champagne, and we're gonna have some drinks together. And so in terms of rooms, we have 3 rooms categories. So let's look at the premium rooms. So the premium garden and the premium ocean. So these 2 rooms look exactly the same. This is the only view which differs. As you're gonna see, very bright room, very elegant room, very spacious room that we have. And what you're gonna see, what you're seeing right here is only the half of the room. So this is the other half of the room with a big shower cabin that you can use it as steam room and a shower cabin also. Just taking some time just for the image to load maybe. And so it's a fully equipped room with a bathtub, with a shower, as I mentioned, shower cabin, mini bar included for all-inclusive guests, Nespresso machines, flight satellite channel. So you watch footballs, rugby, movies, whatever you feel like, everything is in your room. And very important, we have Wi-Fi throughout the resort. So if you want to, in your rooms, you want to read some book, to post on Instagram, you took some pictures, you want to post it online to make your friends jealous. So you got good Wi-Fi throughout the resort when you can post your pictures, you can post wherever you want, okay? And if we have something which is very nice, is as a family resort, we do guarantee interconnecting rooms at time of booking. So if we have a big family of 6, like say four children and 2 adults, so basically the 2 adults gonna sleep in the king size room, like you are seeing right now, which is going to interconnect with their room door, separate the rooms. We need queen size room with probably 2 queen size beds where the 4 children are gonna stay. So basically it's gonna be full privacy for the parents and for the children also. Okay. I'm sure it's kind of a bit bug in this time, so. Yes, moving on. So this is the half of the rooms as I mentioned before. As you're gonna see, it's a huge room that we have. Now coming to the highest room category, which is called the premium beachfront rooms. So we got 19 of that, and all the 19 are located on the ground floor, okay? And all the rooms, we have a nice plunge pool outside. So imagine yourself lying in the plunge pool, sipping your cocktails, rum and coke, wine, champagnes, whatever you feel like. And in fact, overlooking the beachfront and the mangrove views that we have, okay? Even, as I mentioned, even if you're lying in the plunge pool or you're lying in the terrace, so no one can see you because you've got nice barriers, long barriers. So it's kind of, even your neighbors next door can't see what you're doing. So perfect for honeymooners, perfect for families who want some privacy, or even perfect for senior citizens, you know, who want some privacy. And all the amenities remain the same as I mentioned earlier, with the mini bar, Nespresso machine, tea and coffee, etc. Taking some time just for the cursor to move.
Johan, I think if you use your mouse, it should just work again. I think maybe it thinks you've lost control on it. Just try clicking with your mouse and then it'll work.
Okay, I'm just trying now. Yeah, it's taking some time now. There you go. So now in terms of culinary delight, so we have 4 amazing restaurants, and I'm going to tell you also another secret coming soon at the hotel. So basically we have 4 amazing restaurants, as I mentioned. To start with, this is Le Comptoir. This is our main restaurant. So this is where we serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner as buffet. So each and every day we do have different theme buffet at the hotel. So as today we have the Latino buffet, tomorrow is going to be the Mauritian buffet, afterwards going to be the Caribbean buffet, fisherman buffet. So if we have guests staying 7 nights with us, it's going to be 7 different theme buffets that you're going to have. So it's not going to be the same thing on and on, so it keep on changing. And even the decor, the theme, everything goes together, all right? See, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, the perfect place. Now coming to the Barefoot Beach Shack restaurant. So basically you are fit in the sand. When you come to Mauritius, you need to relax, you know, you want some holidays, you want to come there and relax. So this restaurant right there, you just come as you are. The guy is gonna be shirtless, the lady is gonna be with the bikinis. So you just pop in there, fit in the sand, sitting down, very loungy kind of ambiance. So this is where you can enjoy some wine tasting, rum and coke, rum tasting, beers, whatever you feel like, you know. So it's the perfect place to be. All right. This restaurant is open for lunch and for dinner. You know, you can enjoy some nice tapas and everything. Now, if you need to climb some few steps up, like few steps, so you're gonna be at the Ocean One Beach Club restaurant. This is the perfect place to be, okay? So this is, you can enjoy some nice Mediterranean cuisine, nice seafood cuisine out there. So this restaurant is open for lunch and for dinner. So basically you can just overlook this beautiful lagoon, which is just in front. And this is the most beautiest place of the hotel, because there's always something happening there. Maybe like a theme evening, there's maybe a weddings, is there maybe a concert, like DJs coming to play with, you know, people from the locals invited in. So it's kind of a vibrant type of field and atmosphere at the Ocean One. And something which is very different is we have the dine around concept. So we want our guests to have a culinary journey. So you can eat at all the restaurants at the hotel. So basically, if you are on Hogboat for boat all inclusive, so basically you get a credit which applies. So which is going to be 800 rupees per person per day. So if you want to come at the whatever Ocean One, a Blackrock Restaurant, a la carte restaurant, so you get a credit every day, which is at 800 rupees per person per day. So in 800 rupees, it's easily you can have like a 2-course menu, easily, okay? And now if you're on all-inclusive, we have a set menu which will be part of your all-inclusive, so no need to pay any additional money. So you get a set menu which is gonna be included in your all-inclusive package. So next to the next slide. So welcome to my favorite place called the Blackrock Restaurant. So usually this is where we serve the finest meat. So from South Africa, from Australia, so Wagyu meat, ribeye, T-bones, whatever when you say meat, you're gonna have it right there. And also we have burgers, you know, the beef burgers, tuna burgers, chicken burgers, everything you think about. So when we say meat, we say wine. So good thing is that we have a wine cave, so you can easily choose which wine you wanna try with your meat. Simple like that. And sometimes if you want to be maybe during aperitif time or during, you know, during lunch and dinner time, you want to come to buy something, then we can have some nice tapas, which is going to be available for you. Again, delicious ones such as, you know, you have got chicken lollipop, my favorites. You got crispy calamari. You have got oxtail, again, which is one of my favorite ones. And again, the same concept applies. If you're all-inclusive, full boat, half boat, you get a credit which applies. If you're all-inclusive, you get a set menu, which will be part of your all-inclusive, right? Okay. So moving next will be the cafe restaurant. So just give me a second. There you go. So the cafe. This one is the 4th restaurant of the hotel. This restaurant, in fact, it's not included in the meal plan, but guests who want to consume there, they can sign it to the rooms. So this is where you can enjoy some nice mouth-watering cakes, red velvet. You have got the opera, you have the brownies, chocolate brownies. This is where we have our own pastries. In the morning, we do all the kind of, you know, the croissant, you know, chocolate bread, and we have our own bakery when we produce our own breads. So usually when I come to the office in the morning, so you can have the scent of, you know, the bread cooking in the morning, which is simply amazing. So you get the panini, you have the pizza, you have the ice cream. You know, we got so many things to have at the cafe. And the good news about this restaurant is gonna be, we're gonna have the cafe is going to be in the morning, and in the afternoon, the cafe is going to be transformed into Cafe Georgia. So Cafe Georgia is going to be like an Italian restaurant. So this is what we are finalizing. The project has been vetted, so we are enhancing the product. This restaurant should be open in some like 2 weeks or less than 2 weeks. So it's going to be something very unique in the Northeast and other in terms of offerings in culinary delight. So your guests also now, it's going to be in the mornings they can enjoy the cafe, and the evening they can have an Italian restaurant, you know, very laid back, very kind of chilled, you know, with the wine, with the pasta, you know, all the famous Italian cuisine that you're going to enjoy right there, which is going to be a la carte basis. And it's simply we are very, very, very excited to be opening this restaurant very soon. So you guys, you keep it a secret. You are only one to know about it so far. So next, moving to the, as you know, it's been 2 years, you haven't been traveling, your guests haven't been traveling for 2 years, you feel tired, you want to go out, you get to escape. So we got our spa. So the spa is the ideal place for the gents and for the ladies. So we have got 6 treatment cabins, 3 couples, 2 single and 1 Thai room massage. You got complimentary hammam and sauna for the gents and for the ladies. But for the, unfortunately, due to safety protocols, we're not offering hammam and sauna for the time being. So if the ladies or the gents want to do some grooming, you want to do some haircuts, we had a hair salon right there. And then we had this kind of very well-known product that we use called the brand Electro. Next one. So when we say family resort, we say we need to have a kids club. So our kids club name is called Tikra. In Creole words, it's like the mini crabs, the baby crabs. So this is where usually we say to our guests, you know, you leave us your children while the parents can have some nice time together at the bar. They can go to the spa, they can be to go to even to Radisson to Post Sapphire together while we're gonna take good care of the kids. So this is where we have a list of activities, such as, you know, kite making, cigarette dancing classes. We have got mini live cooking classes. So we get a huge list of activities, which is open as from 9 till 10 p.m. every day. So practically you leave the kids at the kids club, and then the parents can have some romantic free time together, and they can come to take back the children as from 10 p.m. And even if we need to take care of the foods for the lunch, for the dinner, no worry about it. We can do it. And minimum age is as from 3 years old till 17 years old. And if you need a babysitter, we can provide the same for you. So as I mentioned earlier, start of the presentation, so we have got we are based in the northeast of the island, the most preserved part of the island. So this is basically where we have rivers, we have cave, forest, and everything. So here, where my cursor is on the left-hand side, we have the Kayak River Safari. So just next to the hotel, we got this kind of a huge river, like a mini Amazon crossing. So you need to take the kayak from the boathouse. You're gonna go through the river. This is gonna be like a natural experience. So you can see the birds, you can see the fishes, you can see mangrove. And if you go further the river, you can see a very nice waterfall, which is perfect for take pictures and to enjoy this kind of, you know, appeased, relaxed type of, you know, feel right there in the river. And everything that I'm going to mention to you guys is all activities are free of charge. No need to pay for anything. So in the morning, we have yoga sessions on the beach. You got Sega dancing classes, you know, very famous dance in Mauritius. When you come there, you need to learn the Sega. So even we teach our guests how to dance, wear the clothes of the Sega. So basically, you're going to be a Mauritian afterwards. Then the flag market. I think Rishida spoke earlier about Portvis. So in fact, with kind of activities that we created out is we have a free shuttle, which will bring our guests to the folkloric flag market. It's only 15 minutes from the hotel. This is basically where you live the Mauritian life. So you go, we're gonna bringing you in the shuttle to flag market. You're gonna spend the day, you know, roaming around. So you can go in the market, you can buy some souvenirs, some foods. You know, you're gonna have some clothes, and afterwards you can walk around, do your shopping, eat the local foods. So basically, you live the Mauritian way. And many times when I see, you know, the guests come back from the shopping from flag to the hotel, you could see hands full of big bags. So, you know, the shopping has been good. So the guests really enjoy it. Here you go, the mini live cooking classes. As you can see, the little guest here is doing his like mini pastries, you know, in accordance with the chef. And afterwards, just to reward them, so the chef's gonna make a certificate, which you're gonna personally sign and stamp that our little guest or the little chef of the Radisson Blue Azuri. Then we're gonna take a little picture and then we can send to the parents. And like that, we get an array of list of activities right there. So now here you go, this beautiful view of our beach. So imagine yourself guys lying in the long chair right there, walking on the beach, feet in the sand, or you can be walking in the water. So we are waiting for you guys to come in. Now coming to the swimming platform, I will be showing you a clip after the presentation. All right. So basically, we all know the Maldives, okay, the crystal clear water. In fact, in the lagoon of Azuri, we have this crystal turquoise blue water. So let's say it's a bit much better than the Maldives, to do some funny things. So basically, out of nowhere, we have a floating platforms, like a floating beach out of nowhere. So basically, the guest's gonna take the shuttle, like the boat right there from the GT. It's gonna be like a 2 minutes to 5 minute trips from the GT to the swimming platform. So when you go into the swimming platform, so you can spend like 45 minutes to 1 hour sunbathing, snorkeling, having some chill time, and the water there is very shallow. It's very warm water. The water is only 1.10 m and 1.20 m, depending on the tide. So you can stand underwater. And again, if you want to go there every day, it's free of charge. You know, the shuttle goes there each and every hour, so there's nothing else to pay. It's free of charge, and it's a must to try. So imagine yourself, guys, swimming in this crystal clear blue water. You could see fishes swimming with you. You could see sea turtles swimming with you. I don't know what you can expect. The best, right? And even the guests of Radisson the Post Lafayette can come to use the swimming platform because it's included in the Blue Passport concept. I'll be showing you a clip afterwards, so you're going to have a clear picture how it's going to look like. So now coming to the Radisson Blu Post Lafayette adult-only resort, the 4-star property. So we have 100 beautiful rooms out there. Again, the rooms that we're going to look like is going to be the super garden, the super beachfront ocean, and the super beachfront. Just to tell you guys that all the 3 rooms categories look exactly the same. The same pitch, the same color, the same size, everything remains the same. It's only the view which differs. So this picture has been taken from a beachfront view. As you're gonna see, the beach is just right there. So as you're gonna open the sliding doors, the first step that you're gonna put outside, you're already on the beach. So imagine yourself waking up in the morning next to your partner and having this best view in the world. I don't know what you can expect the best. So you're gonna see this bright room, very sophisticated touch out there. And it's a fully equipped one with a mini bar, including all-inclusive guest, shower, a tea, coffee, satellite channel. The Radisson Blu Post Lafayette is an adult-only resort where we focus more on intimacy, where we focus more on romanticism, cocooning. So that's why the rooms are not huge as Azuri, but very cozy, very intimate, where we stay, in this kind of cocooning vibrant that we want for guests to enjoy at the hotel. Again, we have complimentary Wi-Fi throughout the resort, okay? And also room which is on the ground floor, you get the terrace outside. And also room which is on the first floor, you get this nice Juliet balcony out. Okay, just to move on. So in terms of restaurant, we have got 3 amazing restaurants, namely the Nautilus restaurant. This is the main restaurant where we serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner as buffet. Again, the same concept applies. Each and every day, we do have theme buffet, okay? So let's say at Azuri, today is going to be Latino buffet, and at Nautilus will be Fisherman buffet. So guests can choose which one they want to try, again, in the Blue Passport concept. And imagine that today was Latino buffet at Azuri, and the guests went out to have some dinner in a specific restaurant in Mauritius. And then, so they miss out. So they can still recover the buffet at the Radisson Blu Post Lafayette afterwards, because it's not the same buffet which we offer. So it's different theme buffet every day. All right. So when you're sitting right there enjoying your food, you can enjoy this beautiful swimming pool view on the swimming pool and on our beautiful lagoon right there. Next one is called the deck. The deck practically is gonna be a virtual restaurant, which you're gonna see it's gonna be appears only at night. So it's gonna be stars on your head. You're gonna be sitting out on the pool deck. So imagine yourself, with this light breeze of the sea coming in. You got some real petal roses under the table, petal roses on the ground. You get a musical duo playing, some romantic music. You got your lover just next to you. I don't know what you can expect the best, because the feel, the vibe, everything, you're gonna simply love it. This restaurant is open for dinner only. It's a la carte basis, okay? This is where you can enjoy some Mauritian cuisine with some Indian Ocean flavors. As I mentioned, with the dine around concept, you get a credit which always will be given to you, or you get a set menu will be part of your all-inclusive brand. Something which I forgot to mention was your all-inclusive, in fact, it starts as you check in the hotel and it finishes when you leave the hotel, irrespective of the check-in date and check-in time. So all-inclusive is kind of USPs that we offer. Your check-in start as you check in and ends when you check out of the hotel. So coming to the restaurant, the third restaurant that we're going to look at is Aqua 180, our bistro restaurant. Practically, you're going to be feet in the sand, eating your, when you say bistro, burgers, paninis, steak, pizza, salads, whatever you feel like. And even if you're lying on the long chair, we can come to bring your foods in your hand. We can come to bring your drinks in your hand. So if you feel a bit tired, you know, so we can come to do like a small 15-minute massage to you on the beach, like a small teaser. Then afterward, the guests can go to the spa, but we want to pamper our guests as much as we can. So moving now, there you go. This is, you guys are gonna love it, the Rooftop Bar. So Rooftop Bar, in fact, is gonna be, I want to make my office there because the thing is, you know, the Rooftop Bar, you get the best view. The best view in the world, because you're gonna have, as you're gonna see where my cursor is, you're gonna have this beautiful view of the lagoon. And this is where we have our, you can taste our rum arrangé. So basically we produce our own rum. So vanilla rum, we have 7 spices, lychee, orange, cherry. I think you get like 9 or 10 of variety selections. So you can do some tasting. You can have, when sit down on the beach bag right there, you can enjoy some nice tapas when you're doing your rum tasting. I think this is the best thing ever, you know, the best thing ever you could imagine to have there. But this one is not included, is added supplement, added small supplement, but it's not to be missed one. So the view, the beautiful view of our pool, in fact, just to let you know that we have the swimming pool at both properties are heated one, till 28 degrees in winter, our Mauritian winter. You know, Mauritius is all year long very hot. So just for the sake, so we have this swimming platform, this heated pool out there. The spa, again, the same thing, 5 treatment cabins, 3 couples and 2 single cabin massage. Again, in terms of resort activities, as I mentioned, both properties are very different to each other. As you're gonna see right there, you got the Snorkeling Trail that we just launched. We're gonna speak in some minutes about the Snorkeling Trail. The Snorkeling Trail, simple words, is like a guided tours inside the lagoon. So here you got the bicycle tour. So this is where we combine both guests of Azuri and the Post Lafayette together with a free bike. When you're going to go with a guide to visit the local part, the nearest part of the resort. So you can go to, with a guide, you're gonna go to Brado Forest, which is just like 10 minutes from the hotel. When you go to the Brado Forest, you're gonna do hiking, you're gonna do trekking, you know, you're gonna be being adventurous, you're gonna be riding inside the forest. And if you want all inclusive, we're gonna give you your lunchbox so you can have a picnic in the woods. And afterwards, you can go after going to the forest, you can visit caves, you can see wetlands, you're gonna see rivers. So it's gonna be like natural experiences that you're gonna be enjoying. And all is going to be free of charge. Sega dancing classes, you get a henna tattoo for the ladies. And we have seen gents also doing henna tattoos, to our surprise. You know, some gents are very afraid to get themselves pierced with a real tattoo. So sometimes they're gonna make them some temporary, they're gonna take some pictures, you know. You could see people are like, guests are very enjoying themselves. And you go, this is the yoga session on the beach. And here is me swimming in the lagoon. In fact, this guy was, maybe you're gonna know him. He was the Mr. UK. In fact, he was in 2019 or 2018, something like that. So we proudly hosted him in our hotel. So this kind of activities that we offer is fishing in the lagoon. So it's gonna be like a catch and release activity. Unfortunately, since we protect the nature, I will be speaking in some minutes, we can't cook the fish for you. It's gonna be only like a catch and release, just for you to have this Mauritian type of feeling, how we Mauritian we do the fishing. Again, free of charge. So to continue with, here you got this beautiful view of the lagoons that we have right there. This is my favorite one. It's called the Love Bed. So you and your partner will be in the love bed, lying right there, cocktails in hand, rum and coke in hands, beers, and then you are overlooking this beautiful lagoon right there. And if you want some intimacy, you can just untie the curtain. You're gonna have full intimacy. And it's first come, first serve, no need to pay for any supplement. Here you go on the bottom left is called the open air cinema. This usually thing that we do like 3 times per week, depending on the request, or we can do it every day also. Basically, you've got stars on your head, champagne in your hands, canapes, and then you can enjoy some nice movies, you know, romantic movies like Notebook, Titanic, you know, it's kind of romantic type of films that you want to watch. Here you go, it's right there, free of charge for you. Now coming to the Reef Conservation. You know, Reef Conservation, in fact, is a well-known NGO in Mauritius who are responsible to protect the ecology of the system and the lagoon. So we are like 5 years now, we have been partnering with them. So they came to us, Reef Conservation came to us to ask us if we want to collaborate together, because they heard that the lagoon at the Radisson Blue Safari were the healthy one. So we went to do a survey, like a deep survey for 2 months, and then they came to us to give us like a full report. They mentioned that we have the most healthiest lagoon on the northeast and the east of the island. As you know, wherever you go in the world, and even in Mauritius, corals are starting to die because of pollutions, you know, climatic change and everything. But good things at first is the fauna and the flora at the Radisson Blue Safari are still alive and very healthy. So we got a list of coral reef, many species of fishes, and we got 3 species of sea turtles. So many guests who have been going to snorkel with us have seen the sea turtle. So this picture has been taken from a guest who wanted to do some snorkeling with us. So he took his GoPro and took some nice images. And that's why I said we don't do any motorized activities. We do non-motorized activities. All motorized activities will be done at the Radisson Azuri, but all non-motorized, such as Snorkeling Trail, that as I mentioned to you, which we're gonna see a video afterwards, stand-up paddle, kayak kind of activity we offer at the Radisson Blue Safari. To continue with. So I will invite you guys to like us on our page. Sorry. There you go. I will invite you guys to like us on the social media pages. So sorry for that. There you go. So here you go. You can find us on Facebook, on Instagram for both properties. So all the new updates, all the new offers, and everything will be right there on our social media page. And here, this is some few images that we took from Instagram. As you're gonna see, we haven't touched any picture, no photoshops, it's all true images. So you need to come to the hotel, you can take some pictures. So we can put some pictures of you also in our presentation right there, okay? So let's see the video now of the swimming platform, the snorkeling trail at the Radisson Blue Safari. So you will see, you're gonna discover with us together what's inside the lagoon. This is only a teaser of that. There's many things that you're gonna see also inside the lagoon. So here it is. So this one was for the Snorkeling Trail, and the next one will be, sorry for that. So the next one will be for the swimming platform at the Radisson Blu Azuri. Just sorry for this. In fact, I think there's some lags in the videos, but no worry. We can maybe send other videos to you. And just to tell you that for the time being, we have got full availability at the resort, and for the coming month. And then we have a nice specials running for the currently at both properties. So if you book half board, you can be upgraded to all inclusive with 30% discount. And at the Radisson Blu Post Lafayette again, so you book on half board, you'll be upgraded for free on all inclusive with 25% discount. So you can book these beautiful offers via Hello Islands. So they got all our rates, they have got all our special offers, the fact sheets, everything that you want to. Hello Islands has got everything, and they are very good partner of ours, good friends of ours. So don't hesitate, and even if you need some more details about anything at the hotel, any special attention you want for us to pay attention to your valued guests, don't need to hesitate to contact me. So you can have my details and everything just afterwards. So thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed the Radisson Blu journey today. So it was an absolute pleasure for me to be talking to you guys today. Thank you so much. Cheers.